huge fight coming up this weekend with Erzlamik Makhmadav versus Dave Allen. It's my prediction for the fight. It's gonna be a very tough fight to actually predict. Both of these guys are in a, spot in their career where anything can happen, and a win right here could put them back where they were before when they had certain things that happened, setbacks. Dave Allen recently has a resurgence. He was thinking about retiring probably like a year and a half ago, and now he's back after defeating Johnny Fisher. I knew going into that fight, the first one, he was going to be dangerous. A lot of people were sleeping on Dave Allen that first fight. Second fight, they wasn't surprised and had the same result. He ended up, not the same result. He ended up stopping Johnny Fisher that last fight. But with Makhmudov, he's had some tough fights. I know with Caviel, he kind of got Caviel started with the Riyadh season situation, and he's been undefeated his whole career, but he was the first fight with Riyadh season for Caviel, and ever since then, he's had a hard time with movers, guys who are agile. Ever since that fight, even in the Villanello fight, he's been having some issues with guys who move. And seeing it is kind of difficult because, he's a better fighter than what he actually displays, but it looks hard to kind of gravitate to certain things that he does because he's not really active like that throughout the whole fight. He kind of waits for guys to come to him. He only has 2 losses now. Makhmudov only has 2 losses, been stopped twice. 36 years old, but the Ricardo Brown knockout was good for him, but the Villanello fight and Caviel. Now, Dave Allen is not Caviel or Villanello, but same kind of movement and also being able to have that power. And it looks like Dave Allen's coming in the best he's ever been as far as in his career. He looks like he's in excellent shape. I think he's still in his prime. He has long arms, nothing to play with. This guy has very long arms, and it's a very good size, man. 6'3", 75 his arm reach. He's going to give this guy some trouble. Still has 80% knockout rate. So that's high. 79%. It's about 80. That's pretty high. I'm just going to be honest with you. He did get stopped by Fraser Clark. As we know, he has problem with guys who's taller. Fraser Clark is a medalist, Olympic medalist. So we know that the skill set for him is very high. Makhmudov, I don't know. I feel like he can run to the same situation with the Makhmudov, but Makhmudov has to have a target in front of him for long periods of time. And if Dave Allen is able to move around and do the same thing he did with Johnny Fisher, I think he'll be able to be successful. This is actually going to be a very good matchup for Dave Allen, knowing that he faced a guy like Makhmudov recently, than Johnny Fisher. Not the same type of guy because Makhmudov's like 6'6". Johnny Fisher's still a bigger guy, a lot of knockout power. It's a very tough fighter, man. He was only 26, but very tough fighter. I'm going to be honest with you. He was the favorite going in. And I think that Dave Allen can go out there and really outbox Makhmudov throughout the whole fight. It could be a situation where it can end up being a draw, just a 12-round fight. 12-round fight, so it could be difficult. This is Dave Allen's first 12-round fight since 2019. He had a 12-round fight with David Price and with Lucas Brown, and both of them never went 12. In these long fights, man, if you look at just Dave Allen's resume, he's only had like one fight recently that went 10 rounds. Most of the fights he's had, it's usually like 6 rounds, 4 rounds. Recently, then he had 10-round fights, but those never went 10. It's kind of hard to tell if this fight would actually go the distance. I think that this fight could actually end with stoppage. Makhmudov, he's, like I said, he looked bad against guys who's movers, but he has a 95% knockout rate. He's been stopped twice by Caviel, who's Same KBO that stopped Zilly Zhang, and you got Vianello, who's a tough fighter. Vianello has only been stopped once. Has 3 losses, but he only been stopped once by Johnny Fisher. And then he lost to F.A.N. Torres. Like I said before, he has problems with movers, guys who are agile. So that gives me, I don't know, I think I want to go with Dave Allen on this one. I think he can get a late stoppage if he's able to press. Could be a decision. I don't know if Makhmudov will hang around that long. Makhmudov can use his size and power on Dave Allen, try to overpower him if he's able to be successful. There's a lot of ways you can do that. But Dave Allen's not the same type of fighter he was probably 3 or 4 years ago. The experience he got early on is kind of paying the dividends right now. So I would go with Dave Allen on this. You can lean towards stoppage. 12-round fight. It's kind of difficult to see a decision in that fight. Possible. Very possible. To be honest with you, it's very, very possible. I'm going to lean towards late stoppage. Probably if they have an 8.5, over 8.5, I would probably lean towards that. But who knows, man? These guys stop people early. They get stopped early. Anything can happen as far as stoppage. So when it comes to heavyweight boxing as well, punchers like this, I would lean towards stoppage for either guy if you just want to go with stoppage. But I'm going to lean towards Dave Allen on this one. I'm going to be honest with you. He's been on a hot run since that Johnny Fisher fight. And I think he can be able to get it done. Now, he has more losses than this guy. Makhmudov only has two losses. He has 7. Dave Allen has 7 losses. So it's not like a for sure pick because he's on a hot run recently. He's lost majority of the tough fights he's had, like with elite opponents. But he still has been able to do certain things. This is a huge fight for him, and he's treating it that way. Headliner. I think I'm going to roll with Dave Allen on this one. It's going to be a tough fight. Makhmudov has a huge chance to pull this out, though. But that's all I got. Like, subscribe.